Hello. Hey there. Excuse me, I'm making a video blog right now for my website. Just like I'm a filmmaker. I'd love you guys to be in it for a moment. Nothing really. Nothing at all, no. Just a moment, just like 5 seconds. Thank you. I'm cycling around today without underwear. And I think I'll never go back. There's a little squirrel. Life is good today. I just decided that now is the right time to start vlogging again. The occasion is that I found this very hidden, magical little spot in New Haven, tucked away behind a parking lot and what appears to be a toilet house. And now it is time to go into the church. Something I have not done living here in 3 years. I'll do that again. I'll do that shot again. I wasn't looking into the camera. See, I'm not used to this anymore. So now it's time to go into the church. It's time to go into the church. It sounds boring. I just said it's time to start vlogging. I am looking for signs for where to go this summer. And South America was definitely on my list, but I never felt... I don't know what exactly I should do there. And what just happened is that I saw a sign, one of these signs, that points me again to South America, and specifically to Lima. Check this out. You know, there are often these moments where you look at something really trivial and you pass by, but the moment after you pass, you realize that's genius. And I just saw something like that. Jose the Taper and Painter. And it has his number. I just realized that the most likely way for me to die is probably while cycling and looking at the beauty in the world instead of on the street. I guess the second most likely way for me to die prematurely is because of vlogging on the road. Hey. And yeah, we talked about that earlier. I'm just looking for food. And I want something new today. A place I've never been, but that's still good and cheap. I guess that's the oldest problem of mankind. I'm making a film right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
What are you filming?
Here.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's me.
That's you. So I'm not sure if this is funny here, but there is a monk. There is a priest in a car. So there's one thing I really want to share with the world. Parking houses are great. There's like a house, you know, and it looks super nice and you can just go in. You just walk in. The doors are always open. That's the nicest thing. There's a building that doesn't want to sell me anything and it's open. I can go in. And what is more, I can be on top. You can always go up on the roof. If I ever get to shoot a fiction movie, I think the key scene will take place on top of a parking house. It's a very atmospheric spot. And they're also always very, very nicely designed. Again, one of these everyday epiphanies. Do more of what makes you happy. Excuse me, isn't that obvious? Excuse me, madam. I have a question.
Yes.
What do you think about this statement? This burger has so much goodness. Very, very happy with my choice here. I'm not alone anymore, which takes away a lot of the romance of this vlog. I'm here with Annalisa Leinbach, and she's a very talented young artist painting, and her paintings are quite mind-raveling, if that's a word. You can go and some people actually report having lost their mind by looking at the paintings. A little scene just was created, and it involves Annalisa's beautiful cardigan, which is in a very sorry state right now. It has something brown on it, and the story of it is what I want to tell in this film. Annalisa, when I was sitting here, I was expecting you, and I saw this table. I thought it was beautiful. There was one little problem about this table. When I sat down here, because I like this chair more, I saw a bit of ice cream on the floor. And you know, I was selfish in that moment, and I said I'll let her sit on that one. So I sat on that side. So would you say I did that?
I would say you contributed to it by not warning me.
How much percent is me?
I would say like
situation?
20%.
We were just talking about this very mysterious building, and it's a place that I always wanted to visit, and I would never have visited except now that I'm leaving, and it's like one of those places that you pass by and you just always wonder what is in there. Who are the Knights of Columbus?
Look at that. 10 to 5.
It's just saddening that in this country, someone with a lot of money and no aesthetic taste can say, oh, let's open a museum and call it museum. And then all the kids come here and think they learned something, but they're just being brainwashed. Your country is going down. So, why do I start with so,
You just crop it out.
Then I realize you have to think about what you want to say before you start talking. That's hard. That's hard. Again, I started talking without thinking. Even though I didn't start with so. I always how does that work? Thinking before talking?
Pause.
Okay.
People always fill...
No one thinks before they talk, right?
I mean, people always fill things they say with like little fillers like and stuff like that, but...
Because it seems that you...
Because it allows you time to think.
I don't think so. I think you just need to get started, and you think as you talk in these kind of situations. So the good thing about video is that, digital video, is that you can always follow your impulses. And even if you don't know what's gonna happen, or if something is interesting or something is funny or not, you can always film it, which makes it a little bit deceiving for young directors like me. They think, oh, you can just go out and make a cool film, but you don't think about it as much as you used to, and that makes a bad film, you know, if you don't have a lot of attention on everything. So just a little example that I want to give here. I saw these pieces of papaya on the floor, and I don't know what intrigued me about it. Something intrigued me about it. I just thought, oh, it doesn't cost me much to go back and take that photo, right? And then I walk and I take a photo, and I see that it kind of looks cool with my slippers in the picture. I hadn't thought of that, but that photo is cool. Whereas the papaya on its own would be nothing I'd be interested in. And so this is what I'm wondering now. Is that good art if something just happened and you have the opportunity to film it because you have all these gadgets, or is it not? We're here in front of the parking garage on Orange Street, New Haven, Connecticut. Any last comments?
I don't think so. Do you have any last comments on this? What do you think?
I'd like to lick the camera right now.
Well, maybe you shouldn't.
Look who I found! Hey Mark, this could be described as the peak of civilization. Everyone is so happy. This is utopic. It's quite rare that big masses of people come together and the energy is really relaxed. Not like crazy, chaotic, and not like full of fear and distrust, but actually really just familiar and warm. And that's what just happened over there in New Haven, Connecticut. a city that is troubled by lots of demons. And here they just all forgot their problems and came out to chill out, have a good time with their kids. Everyone was there with their kids. So I want to interview one person about this experience. Excuse me, hello. I would like to interview